Okay, hello from Australia. This is the Miners' Cottage in Cottage Towers, Queensland, and I'm the guy who tells people how to pan for gold. Before I tell them how to pan for gold, I tell them a story about how the old miners used to come here from way down south during the early days of mining, and they walked all the way through the bush from Brisbane to Sydney to here. So could you imagine how many people perished on the way through to Cottage Towers? This is the dish that the miners brought with them. If they didn't bring it with them, they bought one here. But it had a few disadvantages. The groove in the bottom and there were very shallow, and most of the miners who come here were tenderfoots. And when they mined, they had a tendency to shake it too much, and the gold would flow out over the edge and only catch a little bit in those grooves, so that was one disadvantage. The other one was that it's made of tin, it got rusty, and it got holes in it. See the holes there? And the gold would go through the holes. So when plastic was invented, they invented the plastic dish, which is much better. It has deep grooves in it, and it has these little rills here which will catch any gold that will go over the top. Now at the Miners' Cottage we sell these little bags here which has gold in it. We hope it does. If it's got no gold in it, we will give you one for free. Okay, so now what we do is open the bag. A special way to open the bag, you put the little flaps out there like that. Oh, dash it. And open it up like that. And we tip the lot into that little dish there. Pat the back side and make sure it all goes in. And then we start the dish. Holding the dish there like that with these ridges away from you. And you notice that when it's no water in there, that it doesn't move. So you've got to have movement in there to separate the gold from the sand. And when you shake it like that and it's moving, the gold is going to the bottom of that dish there. And that's where it will stay, we hope. We keep shaking it for about 20 seconds. And you tip it over like that so that the gold will go down into that groove in the bottom of that dish there. And we will continue to do that underwater now. Just bringing the water to the top like that and keep moving it from side to side. The lighter sand is going out over the edge there. The gold, we hope, will stay down there in that little groove in there. We keep shaking it, and you can get rid of some of that sand off like that. Keep shaking it and have a look at the bigger ones to see if they're not nuggets. And we keep shaking it. Now down to about that stage there, if I had a camera on the end of that finger and poked it down there, we'd be able to see the gold. Just in case any of it's gone over there, we bring it back, shake it again, and we get down to the nitty-gritty of the gold. Now we can see the gold in the bottom of there, and shake it back there again, and see the gold in there. We just poke it up to one side like that, get rid of the sand back there like that, and there's our gold. I hope that explains